Deepika, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you
Deepika,
so
tell me
much
this.
for having me.
दीपिका बताइए, ये जो पैंडेमिक है, हम सब सोचते हैं फिजिकल क्राइसिस, शरीर की बीमारियां लग रही हैं लोगों को, जो प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही है, लेकिन मेंटल हेल्थ पे भी बहुत फर्क पड़ा है। एंजाइटी है, ग्रीफ है, डिप्रेशन है। तो योगा हमें पता है दोनों के लिए अच्छा होता है, फिजिकल एंड मेंटल हेल्थ। और भी जरूरी हो जाता है अब कोविड-19 को अगर हम उसके बारे में सोचे या देखें।
So योगा की एक खास बात है कि it works your body in an
हम्म।
incredible way. आप आपको कुछ इक्विपमेंट नहीं चाहिए, आपको जिम नहीं चाहिए. You don't even need to step out to a park. आपके पास एक रूम है, एक योगा मैट है, आप बेसिक चीजें कर सकते हैं जिससे you have something to make you feel good. And you know it's also amazing for your immunity. Aapki immunity pe, there's it's proven by science that yoga has incredible benefits for your immunity. Aapki respiratory system pe, it's got amazing benefits. uh, the meditation is very very good. Agar aapko anxiety, depression, any kind of stress, any of this kind of stuff, yoga is just amazing. Because um, it gives you a way to really calm your mind. Physically, it's incredible for you. It works your lymphatic system, which is one of the very important things for immunity. It works your respiratory system, which is again, something incredible for immunity, also specifically in the COVID situation. um, so it has incredible benefits for you physically, whether you're looking to get fit or you're looking to just really calm down. It works on both the nervous system in a parasympathetic way, which is the calm response, and it works in this, it also gives you a bit of like a little bit of like a workout feeling. So there's always a great mix of all of that. On a psychological, on a mental level, I'm really interested a lot in neuroscience at the moment, because it's something I like to further my knowledge a lot. So I've been listening and I've been really following a lot of people who've done research in the space of neuroscience, and how the tangible research is, when it comes to yoga. And it's very clear that number one, it works on the vagus nerve, which is a very important thing to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, like I said, which stimulates the calm response, which helps in healing. Also, it produces the chemicals which are associated with feeling good. So somebody who has anxiety, which could be getting triggered with the whole situation of being so much unknown, and like you said, grief, and so much of all of that. It What yoga does is it stimulates something called GABA, which is a chemical in the brain which helps to slow down excessive thinking, which is one of the things that people who have anxiety or depression can have. And it produces serotonin, which is a very feel good chemical, and dopamine, endorphins, all the like really good chemicals which make you feel good. So it's like shown scientifically. There's the science back stuff now which shows how incredible the power of yoga is.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's that whole holistic, what you've so beautifully put it, that it's the holistic approach towards life.
Yeah.
Breathing is really important, Deepika, when it comes to yoga. And now, when we
Yeah.
see with the pandemic, it's even more important. It's all about breath. Can you give us some basic asanas which we can do at home, or sitting, with this lifestyle at home, working from home? Any breathing exercises which you could share with us?
Just to teach the very simple basics, I would say, just start with, you can sit in any posture. You can even sit on a chair. You want to be slightly upright. For people who have very tight hips, sitting on the ground might be a little bit of a problem. But if possible, sitting up tall is great. And placing your hands on your belly, shoulders relaxed, face very calm. The most easiest thing you can do is just breathing into the belly. And it's shown that when you breathe into the belly and you do calm abdominal breath, again, like I said, it stimulates something in the brain. It stimulates a response of calmness. So for people who are feeling stressed out, or feeling anxious, or feeling nervous, or having problems with sleep, this is, something which is really, really good for you. It's like medicine. So just placing your hands on your belly, and as you breathe in, you want to let the belly expand. We've been taught that we have to always suck in our stomach, but we don't have to. When you breathe in this way, you want to make your belly big. You want to really breathe into the belly. And then you want to exhale very gently, preferably through the nose. But if you have a very blocked nose, you can even breathe out through the mouth. Preferably through the nose is the best. So just doing this like a few times, it can be 10 or 15 times, like breathing into the belly and breathing out through the mouth or through the nose, a couple of times, and you'll notice you start feeling this kind of sense of calmness. So you can do this 10 times. The second kind of pranayam, or actually kriya, which is really good if you have a lot of mucus and you want to clear out your nostrils and you want to start clearing out any kind of congestion, is hands in chin mudra. For people who've never done yoga, you don't have to, but the mudra helps to stimulate a certain flow of energy. It seals the energy. That's what a mudra is. So thumb and index finger very gently touching together, spine straight. You can shut the right nostril very gently. You don't want to press very hard, very, very subtle and soft. From the left nostril, do 10 or 15 times. Every exhalation, you want to draw the belly. So I'll just demonstrate it and then you can do it after me. So it's each exhalation, it's as if you were coughing. So, when you cough, how the stomach goes in, you go, the stomach contracts. It's the same, but you're doing it through the nose. So you do around 10 or 15 from the left nostril, then you do 10 or 15 from the right nostril, and then you do 10 or 15 from both nostrils. Again, this helps to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain, and it just makes you feel very centered. You feel like energized but calm. This is a very good pranayam for that. The one pranayam which is now caught a lot of attention all over the world for really helping people who have COVID or who are recovering, is one called Brahmari. Because it produces nitric oxide, it helps to really, apparently it helped in the symptoms to reduce the symptoms. So this one is called Brahmari. Again, you must have seen people in a park or, people, it's very simple, and lot of are, you see people in parks, used to see people in parks collected and doing this kind of pranayam. It's incredible for you. Again, very easy. You take an inhale through both nostrils, long inhale, maybe do it with me, and then do 5 and see how you feel. Okay, so inhale through both nostrils.
Okay.
Exhale, shut the ears, and you just say Om, but with the lips together. So you're going to go like a humming sound. And do it again. So inhale through the nose, shut the ears, exhale out, creating that humming sound, or like Om with the lips together. Let's do it one last time. Take a long inhale through the nose. Shut the ears, keep the eyes shut, face very calm, soft, relaxed, and making that sound. And then the last one, keep the eyes shut. Just stay for a few moments with the eyes shut and just observe the breath just the way it is. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your face very soft and calm, your jaw, your mouth, your forehead, your eyes shut. And just by observing the breath, again, you have a tool to learn to calm down your mind.
दीपिका, जैसे आज योगा दिवस है और ये एक योगा एक वे ऑफ लाइफ है, जीने का तरीका बन जाता है, और एक दिन हम कहते हैं योगा दिवस, हम सेलिब्रेट करते हैं. आप कुछ मैसेज देना चाहेंगे? बिकॉज आपके इतने फॉलोअर्स हैं, आप इतने लोगों को इंस्पायर करते हैं, उन्हें योगा सिखाते हैं. कुछ मैसेज आज के दिन देना चाहेंगे?
मेरा मैसेज होगा कि आप अपने हर दिन को योगा डे बनाइए. मेक योर हेल्थ योर प्रायोरिटी. आई थिंक ये पैंडेमिक सबको दिखा रहा है कि आपकी हेल्थ शुड बी एवरीबॉडीज प्रायोरिटी. एंड हर दिन अगर आप अपने लाइफस्टाइल को अगर आप अपने लाइफस्टाइल को प्रायोरिटी दें. सम ऑफ अस बिलीव कि वी आर नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट. आई डोंट नो, वी फील लाइक हमारी हेल्थ इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट, बट इट इज. अगर आप अपने आप को हर दिन, even if it takes just 10 minutes, थोड़ा सा ब्रीदिंग, अपने खाने पे थोड़ा ध्यान दें, बहुत ज्यादा फोन के ऊपर सोशल मीडिया एंड यूट्यूब, इंस्टाग्राम बहुत ज्यादा नहीं देखें, टीवी बहुत ज्यादा नहीं देखें. Even if you just take 10-15 minutes to create a nice feeling inside you, this is going to have a very positive effect on you. अगर जो आप खाना खाते हैं, ज्यादा प्रोसेस्ड फूड मत खाइए, ज्यादा अपने घर में simple, simple khana is
Fresh.
the best. Yeah, fresh, simple. And I feel this is the biggest thing, and if you can wake up at sunrise, अगर आपका lifestyle ऐसा है कि आप नहीं उठ सकते हैं सुबह, कोई बात नहीं, जब आप उठते हैं आप ऊपर बाहर जाके जितना सनलाइट ले सकते हैं, ये भी it's also part of yoga, the way you feel. अगर आप सुबह उठें और बाहर अपनी फोन पे नहीं रहे, आईपैड पे नहीं रहे, टीवी नहीं देखें, बाहर जाके 10-15 मिनट, 20 मिनट, take in some natural light. This is shown to have a very positive effect on the brain, getting as much natural light as possible. शाम को अगर आप लोग if you can watch a sunset, again this is supposed to be amazing, क्योंकि इसे आयुर्वेदा में ये दिखाया है कि जैसे आप सनराइज और सनसेट, अगर आपकी बॉडी इस रिदम में आ जाए, बहुत सारी जो हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, बहुत सारी, ये सब जा सकती हैं. तो अगर आप अपने लाइफस्टाइल में थोड़े चेंजेस लाएंगे, खाना ज्यादा प्रोसेस्ड चिप्स ये सब नहीं खाएं, this is going to create a huge effect.
Deepika, thank you so much for joining us and sharing these tips. I'm sure they're really going to help, many people who are watching this. And I hope we can all make yoga a part of our daily ritual. And we've learned a lot from your tips as well. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for helping me spread the word and to help inspire people.